Yeah, this that backseat mic drop, that top 10 no top. Yeah, this that your best friend's playlist, this that I won't stop. Yeah, this that backseat mic.
Yo, what's the fucking word?
Hey.
We are back, man. The Backseat Mic Drop. We are now being sponsored by Trim EP.3 out here in Ruskin, Florida. We got a fucking special guest for y'all nigga, man. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up.
What's up,
Yo, we
man?
got the legend, the fucking truth, the rapper by morning, entrepreneur by night. He's like Batman, you heard? We got young fucking Los in the building.
Yo,
Los's choice. He brought us the goodies.
You
Stonies, you already know. What's up, Los? Introduce yourself one time.
What's up, man?
I know I just did, but let's run it.
Yes, sir, man. They call me Young Los, straight out of Zephyr Hills, Florida, man. Repping the big 1813. I grew up in Florida, man. I grew up in Florida. I was raised in Waimama a little bit, you know, ended up moving into Zephyr Hills. And, man.
So you from the town? You from Waimama too?
Yeah, from Waimama.
So you from the
I
town?
went to Waimama Elementary School.
So you from
man.
the town
went to
too?
Eisenhower Middle School.
Okay, so you from out the way too then? You feel me?
You know me?
Yo, Los, man, what's up, man? Tell me a little about your journey, like from music to how you became an entrepreneur right after, to just your life. Like, you know, I know you've been to jail a few times and you got your kids. Tell me how you juggle all that. Like it's hard, B. I know it's hard out here.
Yeah, it's
juggling
hard.
all the miles
I mean,
and shit.
From the start, I guess I could say, man, from young, you know, I just seeing my father. He's always been a hustler. You know, he never had his, you know, a full-time job.
Oh, right.
So being in the household, I didn't know what that felt like. You feel me? My dad picked hours when he wanted to go to work, picked when he wanted to come home. You feel me? He took vacations when he wanted. So, you know, that's the part of I seen, and I just kind of clung to that. You feel me? And over time, I tried a lot of things, and you know, I think when I came out of prison in 2011, that's really when I really buckled down, and I was just like, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I knew at that time it was like, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen now.
You knew at that time it wasn't gonna be.
You feel me? Right? You know.
You knew at that time it wasn't gonna be a 9 to 5.
Yeah, you feel me?
I knew him a long time. Never seen him 9 to 5.
And so I didn't know. You feel me? I really didn't know how to, you know, what was gonna come about. I just know I got out of prison. I was like, yo, I got some money saved up. Like, something gotta shake. You feel me? I didn't know exactly what it was gonna be. I was like, the sun gonna shake, and I didn't push it. I had one of my homies always calling me, yo, trying to, you know, get me to, you know, get back to work. And that was my homie that, you know, before I went to prison, me and him was always working again. You feel me? We was working together. And, you know, it was like, that's my brother. You feel me? I still fuck with him today. And, you know, he was hitting me up, and he's like, bro, I need you to come check these things out. And I went, and, you know, he had a whole 50 pack. You know, loud. And this is 2011. So we're talking about like green crack, you know, train wrecks, blue dream. You know, New York sour diesel, you know, like the old school strains. So, you know,
I feel like them shit got you high back then.
Man, that shit was lit. Like,
I think because of those strains, I can't smoke these strains right now.
Right.
Them shits had me so nervous back in the day. I ain't gonna lie.
But they did what they were supposed to. Now I feel like a lot of weed that's coming today, you feel me? It's a lot of commercial, you feel me? It's good and bad publicity, but at the end of the day, you feel me? It's what the people want. You feel me? So
in 2011, like, besides the weed, I know you had a few things going on. You was managing artists. Yeah. You was trying to turn the city up. You had some shit called Migo Squad.
I had Migo Squad going. Yeah, man. All that. I started the music, man. I started the music with Lil Wito.
Oh, fine. I remember that. I seen the video. Yep,
like, you know, at the end of the day, you feel me?
Shout out to Lil Wito, man.
Shout out to Lil Wito, man.
You
feel me? He was the one that got me into the music. I got out of prison, you know, I was on Facebook. Social media was just like kind of popping at the time. And, you know, I started getting into it. And, you know, he came on my feed, and, you know, my brother kind of put me on to him. He's like, yo, check this dude out. He's a Chico from Miami. Like, he raps fire. And, you know, I was listening to it. I was like, okay, bet. You feel me? I was listening to Lowrider. He had that song, Lowrider. Lowrider. You feel me?
No, I remember that song.
So, you feel me? And I was like, damn, that's what's up. So, before my brother told me that, like, I had wrote a little song, and that's why my brother tried to put me on to him. You feel me? So when I reached out to him, I was like, man, your music's fire. You feel me? I like that shit. Like, keep doing it. You feel me? He was like, man, yeah. He's like, you want to hop on a song? Let me know. You feel me? You can slide, and we jump on a song, and I bid off that. You feel me? I was like, fuck it. I'm finna slide his way, and I slid out to the Homestead. we did a song, we did a video, and everything, and that's really why I started getting my feet wet with the music, and I liked the rapping. I was doing good at rapping, but it's just like, dude, I wasn't consistent. I had so many things going on, I wasn't able to stay consistent with it. You feel me? So with that, it was just like, I would do it when I can, but what I seen I was more consistent at is like managing artists. You feel me? Like
you had Black Martinez.
Yeah, I had Black. You feel me? I still got him there. You feel me?
Shout
out to Black. Like I love that man to death. You feel me?
Bro, right there. I seen him in a minute,
as long as I come up, that man will always eat off my plate. You feel me? Like that's family.
Now I see you like a lot of people too, bro. You show a lot of love. Right?
I try to. You feel me? It just I came everything I learned. I got it on my own, and I learned on my own. You feel me? Every little thing that you see me do, I did it on my own, and some people don't see the footwork, but it was just like I threw a lot of money in it. You feel me? So I never got a lot of help along the way. I always had to pay to get help along the way. You feel me? So when I can help and I see, it was like, yo, a lot of people remind me of like, yo, I remember when I was in that spot, it was tough. You feel me? Especially when nobody wants to believe in you or just give you that push like, here, bro, this is going to help you get to the next spot. You feel me? So when I see I can help somebody, if they allow me to, it's like, yo, I'm going to push that and I'm going to try to help them there. You feel me? And I've always been like that, and I'm always the type that, try to give game out because I want to see everybody eat. You feel me? I've been up a million times and you feel me? A lot of people that, right, it's up and down, but there's a lot of people that I've put up on game, I've given game, and they've taken that and run with it with their own, and they up there. You feel me? And I love that. You feel me? I love that because now it's just like a reciprocated thing. When we bump heads or we ever see each other, it's just like, yo, bro, it's all love. You ever need anything, holla at me. You feel me? So it's always there. So aside from that, I got into selling packs, and then when I started seeing the movement, how it was going, I started getting into quality. You feel me? When I started going out I started off in Colorado, and then when I went to Colorado, I went to Washington.
What year was that?
And Colorado, I started going in like 2012.
You was one of the first ones.
Yeah. I was doing this before it was even a wave.
Before it was a
thing. It was a wave. You feel me? My homie had me kind of skeptical. He was like, bro, just come out there. Slid out there. Went to go check the vibe, seen how it was. The shit was fire. Like, the shit they had was fire. I was like, damn. And then the numbers was like dumb stupid. You feel me? Stupid low. What? Dude, I was getting them so dumb low. Like, you feel me? So I was like, I bet. I just want to make sure they get back. You feel me? So I took the risk and bet them shits got back.
You ever lost packs?
I did, but I started losing packs later on when people started doing it. You feel me? When it became a trend,
the more popular
the
more they looking for it.
When it became a thing where it was like, yo, is that easy? And people started taking trips and stuff. That's when a lot of my boxes started getting hit. You feel me? And not even a lot, because if you do it properly and you know what you're doing and you do it professionally, you feel me? You get a pretty good touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I even did a thing at one time where it was like, yo, $150 on every single unit on top of that you buy, and it's insured. So if it gets lost in the mail or anything, we run you one right back, no questions asked. You feel me? And I did pretty well with it. Like, have I had to make some big orders and ship some out? Yeah, but you feel me? I would. When you look at it, it's like it's not really lost because everything else covered for it. You feel me? So that's why we always offer the insurance, But yeah, at a time like I say, 2015. To 17, it was bad because everybody was doing this. So it was like boxes getting hit here, there. You feel me? Police season, 7,000-8,000 pounds in one time. It was just like, it's fucking everything up. So you always got to stay one step ahead of the game. You feel me? So we came up with strategic ways where we still were able to make 100% touchdowns.
Okay. What did you do after that? Like in the middle of that? 'Cause I know that's 2017. You said,
right? Yeah. After
that,
from
then to now,
after that, I fell in some. I had fell in some legal issues after that, and I guess when I fell in some legal issues, I kind of felt back. Like I already knew, like, yo, with the legal issues I'm facing right now and everything I got going on, like I'm not gonna be able to juggle it. So I just kind of fell back. I kind of roller coasted, and I guess you could say from like 2018 to like last year, 2024, I kind of just been slow rolling. I haven't been doing nothing crazy. I got a lot of plans that I wanted to do, but I had to get a lot of this stuff out the way. So now that I got it out the way, I was just like, okay, I'm ready to go on a clean slate. You feel me? And do what I was gonna do. You feel me? So I've been putting a lot of things in motion. I got a smoke shop that we're gonna open up in Tampa in January 2026. You feel me? We're getting all that launched and ready. I got a new brand that we're going to talk about today. You feel me? That I got coming out. And just a lot of things that I got coming out that I got in the works. I got in the making. You know, we're gonna get into entertainment. We're gonna do a lot of parties, host a lot of parties. You know, do a lot of events, and you know, just really bring Los's Choice to a whole nother level. You feel me?
Talking about Los's Choice, how did you come up with that name, that theme, the logo, everything? Because I ain't gonna lie, your ideas is fire.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It remind me kind of like a, you know when you get like an expensive wine bottle?
Yeah.
And on the wine bottle it has like a little red thing.
Right, and then they
stamp.
Yeah.
So that's fire.
That's kind of how that came about. And then on top of that, it's crazy how Los's Choice came about because, you know, technically Los's Choice wasn't even supposed to be Los's Choice.
Oh, word?
Los's Choice, I originally started the brand, wanted to call it a smoker's choice. You feel me? You feel me? It was, but the way it came about was funny because it was, I was in California and I was hanging out, I was with my homeboy Cali Plug, my brother Cali Plug and Ty Stick. And we was chilling in the room and we was talking ideas and whatnot. And that's when I've been talking about, you know, a smoker's choice. Yeah. So when we were throwing ideas, you know, Cali Plug was just going off top, you know, throwing ideas. And then he's like, yeah, and then Los's got his Los's Choice. So at first I was going to correct him and I was going to say it's a smoker's choice. But he was like, he got his Los's Choice. And then Ty came behind it was like, yeah, he's like, Ty came behind it was like, yeah, Los's Choice is going to be tight, that kind of fire. And I just kept sticking with it. And I was like, all right, at first I wasn't really hip with it, but then the more I kept seeing it, then I paid my dude to make a whole logo of it, Derek Miller. You feel me? I had him from M10 Graphics. I had him do the whole thing for me, and he made that shit fire. And you know, the whole thing was a Smoker's Choice stamp of approval. But at the time when I was looking it up, like the name of Smoker's Choice and all that was taken. It was already LLC'd and everything. Then I was like, well, maybe I might make it Los's Choice. And then when I seen the whole Los's Choice logo, the stamp of approval, I was like, you know what? That's it. This is it. You feel me? And
it makes sense because on Facebook you're a real funny nigga. Push it up, Los's Choice, stamp of approval. It makes a lot of sense.
You feel me? So it's just like if we ain't stamped, it's not approved. You feel me? And Los's Choice, you know, I pride myself in quality. You feel me? He got
super quality. I'm not even going to lie. I don't smoke, but the amount of people that's calling me for what we about to show you right now is outrageous.
Yeah. You know, so I mean, it's crazy. You feel me? But I mean, I hand selected these strains. It took me a lot. You feel me? It took me a lot because, you know, I wasn't just going to go and put your regular strains. Like in these strains, you're not going to find no runts. You're not going to find no gelatos. You're not going to find no bubbles. You know, you ain't going to find none of that. You're going to find genetic strains. You know, the closest thing I got to a runts and a gelato is a candy strain. But this shit's out of this world. Like, you won't find this strain anywhere. You feel me? That's like, it's a limited few. And to me, that's always been my definition of za. You know, people have brought, you know, the image of za being something that looks good, real crystally, purple, great smell,
you know what
soft.
I call it? You know what I call it?
What's that?
Costume jewelry.
You feel me? And that's pretty much what they brought over here. They brought costume jewelry and like costume weed.
Because it look good, smell good.
It might even taste and smoke good.
Yeah.
But it's not him.
It's not
you
him.
feel me?
Exactly.
To me, when somebody told me I got za, to me, za is exotic. What is exotic? Something rare, something nobody got. Why is a Lamborghini considered an exotic car? You feel me? Because everybody can't afford it. You feel me? Everybody can't be in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's exotic. So when somebody tells me I got that za, you better have a Lamborghini or some fire parked in the front door.
Yeah, we don't want no Prius, nigga.
We don't want no Prius. You feel me? I don't want to see a souped up Prius. I don't care how.
I don't want to see a Honda low down.
We ain't doing that. You feel me?
That's
so that's how I've always looked at it. So that's why it's hard. Like I get a lot of people that come to me and always like, yo, I got za. And it's like, alright, you know, it's like I'll check out your za. Yes, but at the end of the day, it's like a lot of people are bringing in these gelatos and runts and saying it's za. At one time it used to be.
Yeah.
Now, to me, if you ask me, Zaz or gelatos and runts are the new bubbles.
The new bubbles.
That's it. They're the new bubbles.
Remember when niggas be like, I got loud.
Yeah, that's the new loud. You feel me? They bubbles. You feel me? And
it's just crazy how that shit works, right? How back then that should have been.
Yeah. You know,
even Bubba at one time, Bubba was almost like an exotic.
It was, but you know what? I at the time, I was so ahead of the game that when people was talking about Bubbas, I was getting tired of Bubbas. You feel me? Like the platinum Bubbas, pre-Bubba 99, and all that shit. Like I had a whole bunch of those. Like we were already had the whole crop when the crop was already in the process of being grown and stuff. Like we already had that crop bought out. So as soon as the shit was done in crop, like we was already pushing them out. So when people were grabbing these platinum bubbles, pre-bubble 99.
That was
And
already
we've already, bro. We were 2 crops into that. Like we tired of that shit. We don't even want bubbles no more. You feel me?
2 crops in is a long time.
It's a super long time. You feel me? But that's how ahead we were. Like we was always crossbreeding shit, always working on shit, always trying to find new strains. So trying to stay ahead of the game. People always want something new, always want something different. Not just the people. I'm the people. I always want something new. I always want something nobody can have, nobody has. You feel me? I'm that guy. So it's just like if I smoke it or I think it's high quality, then I know my consumers are gonna like it. You feel me? And that's really what I do. It's just like if I look at something and I know I'm not gonna like it or I'm not gonna smoke it, I'm not gonna sell it to my consumer. You feel me?
And there's niggas out here that don't care
at all. You feel me? And that's why it's just like I brought 4 strains in, and these 4 strains, you feel me? They look great.
Let's talk about it.
You feel me?
It's not even out yet. We're giving y'all the exclusive right now.
So we got
Stonies.
The Stonies. Yes.
Stonies. How the fuck this shit is so... Look at this shit.
Yes.
Remember the homies? Yeah, look at it. The Stonies. How the fuck did you come up with this, bro? This shit is so...
Man, everybody's getting so creative.
Fire, bro.
Everybody's getting so creative with them bags and boxes, and I was just like, what can I do to stand out and be creative as well? And I've always came out with my own ideas, and I've always thought outside the box of putting something together. But on this project, I wanted to do something for my culture. Okay. You feel me?
And what's your nationality?
Mexican. Mexican American. Chicano.
Okay.
You feel me?
Before I used to think he was like half Puerto Rican or some shit.
Cut it out, man.
Fuck
Stop the madness.
Shout out to my people, but man. Shout out to the Mexicans too. My kids Mexican.
You already know. But I wanted to do something for the culture, something for my people, and the more I thought about it, I was just like, you know what? The homies, I remember the homies used to be a thing, and the homies wasn't nothing big as like big characters. It was just little small frozen,
little small,
and they grew a whole bunch. So I was just like,
I remember I used to be a kid. I'm sorry to cut you off. Putting the quarters in the machine
to spin them
trying to collect all them shits.
Or you get the little stickers,
the stickers and put them all over my I was living in New York at that time. So imagine how
I go to Walmart and put the 75 cents to slide the sticker and everything.
I used to be mad. I used to see a quarter here. I was like, man, fuck. And this shit went from a quarter to 50 to 75. I used to be so mad.
What? I'm telling you. So I was just like, well, they got the homies. I didn't really want to bite off the homies or use the homies. You feel me? So I just like, yo, they're Stonies. You feel me? We doing weed. Stonies. You feel me? So I made little homies that are Stonies. And I picked out 4 characters. And from there
we talk about them. What's the characters?
All right. So we got Big Smoke. My homie Big Smoke. Where's Big Smoke? Right here. This is my homie Big Smoke. This is what I was doing. This is what I was saying. This is one of my white candies.
White candies?
Yes.
Okay.
Super fire. I call it white candies. I don't think that's the name of it, but super white fire, very, very sweet smell. But that bitch kick you in the chest.
Big Smoke, Big
Smoke.
Smoke.
That man. It smell good, but don't take it lightly because this man has a mean kick with it. You feel me? That man finna do what it's supposed to.
He got 8.
Then eighth bag.
Yeah, we got 8 bag.
That's my guy. 8th bag. That's my dude, man. Listen, 8th bag, he is a lemon sours. All right.
Sound fire.
Now, the lemon sours is dude, bro. This shit right here, this is one of my favorites. Like honestly, I like smoking all these, and these are gas. I ain't gonna lie. Aside from Zachuco, you feel me? This right here is one of my favorites that I like to smoke. The presentation isn't meant to look 100. It doesn't look bad. Yeah. But when you're looking at these, they're really nice, frosty, really pretty, nice buzz. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? 8th bag isn't really meant for it to be that. You feel me? But this is this is a sleeper. This one, you hit them. This is the one that's gonna kick you in your chest. This one's gonna make you cough till your eyes are red. You feel me? This is a strong night sleeper.
That's like drinking 3 sets in the beaches and then you fuck right after.
Yeah, that's it.
It tastes all fruity and shit.
It tastes phenomenal. Straight like lemons. Fire. You feel me? So that's my dude, 8th bag, man. I got the name 8th bag. I'm not even gonna lie. as far as the names, like I told the dude that I had, because I gave my guy that was making all my boxes all the ideas, and he came up with some names, and he was like, "You want me to just come up with some names, and if you don't like them, you can change them."
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, let's do that. You feel me? Because I was coming up with some names, but they were like some real hardcore gangster names, and it was just like I don't want to keep it too serious.
You probably call it no one.
Yeah. So you feel me? So I was just like, you know what? I told him to go with it, and he really came up with these. Like I had told him Big Smoke could go Big Smoke, but as far as like Eighth Bag, P Loud, Zachuco, like he came up with those.
This shit is hard, bro.
You feel me?
This shit is fire.
Definitely.
Presentation, everything, and look, you can scan on his shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell you why you can scan later though.
Yes.
Who else we got? We got
P Loud.
We got P Loud.
P Loud is my wild raspberry. This motherfucker right here, his son that'll keep you up in the day is a really, really good sativa. You feel me? Really sweet smell. But again, like a lot
What's
of
the difference between sativa and it's like a body high or head high?
Okay, so you got your indica, sativa, and hybrid.
Okay.
Your indica is gonna put you to sleep. You feel me? That's your NyQuil.
So you can't.
You feel
that's
me?
when you.
Right. If you're a real smoker, then you'll take them to the day. You feel me?
Okay.
You feel me? But sativa is more of a day high. You know, you're gonna get lit, you're gonna feel it, but you're not gonna feel drowsy. You feel me? You're gonna be able to move throughout the day, but you're gonna feel lit. You know what I'm saying? Hybrid is more of a body high. It's right in the middle. It's a sativa and hybrid crossbred together, and depending on how the strain grows, it's gonna depend which one is dominant. Sometimes it's sativa, sometimes it's indica. You feel me? So yeah, it can. It gets a little tricky. You feel me? Especially when you're doing genetics and crossbreeding and stuff, it gets a little tricky. But that's really the difference between indica, sativa, and hybrid. You feel me? So. This was more like a sativa. I like this one. This one tastes really good. This was one that it's almost like an indica. It just doesn't leave you slumped. But it'll definitely put you up there where you're just like, yo, bro, I'm lit. You feel me? P Loud ain't nothing to fuck off with. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Last and not least, this is I don't smoke, but this is my favorite for some reason. This is Zachuco. Come on, let me bring Zachuco out.
Nah.
Zachuco fly too. He like the nigga from is it American Me?
Yeah, American Me.
American Me.
Zachuco, he's the fly dude. You feel me? He's the homie, the OG. He stay off in the cut. He's clean. That's he for the ladies, man. He the ladies, man. You feel me? But Zachuco got a real fire strain. I call it Dust Bunnies.
Dust Bunnies,
but that shit there, bro. This shit right here. This is some shit that you're not gonna find nowhere else. You're not gonna find this anywhere.
So you gotta come to us.
You feel me? You gotta come. Like there might be maybe like 2 vendors, maybe 3 in Florida that might have this strain.
In Florida.
You feel me? But this right here, this strain is super rare. This right here is almost like a baby unicorn. You know what I'm saying? The smoke.
My son's Zachuco, you heard?
Yeah.
Yo, this shit is crazy. And also, so back to why you can scan.
Yes.
You can also cop these. Tell them you cop these with clothes, merch, everything.
Yes.
You scan that shit right to the website.
You can scan here. Well, actually, you can scan here. There's the QR code to the IG, but on the IG in the bio, it has the link. It's Los's Choice. Los's Choice Los'sChoice.com.spotify.com. You can go on there, but you can scan the QR code.
He fucked up. Not Spotify. Shopify.
Shopify.com. That's right.
I got you.
My bad.
I got you. That's how you spoke to Zachuco.
But yeah, Shopify. You can go on there. It has it on there. It has some shirts. It has some sweaters, and then you can also go on there. You can purchase your eighth, whichever Stony you want. You can purchase them individually. I do got them up there right now for $60 an eighth, but I think by the beginning of next week, I'm gonna drop the price down. I'm gonna show a lot of love. You feel me?
60s love to me.
It's love.
The way niggas are eating this shit up,
you feel
I
me?
feel like
These
60s already love.
Before anybody try to say these are just stuff that you put in bags and boxes or whatnot, a lot of this, all these trees and herbs are hand picked. You feel me?
Bro.
And I'm not putting stuff that you can go to your local grower, your local plug, and he gonna come through and have this. You won't find these strains anywhere else. You feel me?
Bro,
Like I stamp that. You feel me?
I don't see shit that come with helicopters. I done seen shit come with race cars. I done seen pocket pussies.
Yeah, exactly.
This shit feel like a nigga love his brand.
Bro, I love it. And
like,
they only finna get better. They only finna get better.
You put a lot of thought into this shit. You got any future Stonies that you're about to release besides these?
I do. I'm not gonna speak too much on that. Okay. I do got some more Stonies. We do got some more Stonies coming in. Just know the next drop's gonna be mad crazy. I got it like this. I like these, but the next drop's gonna be mad crazy. You feel me? The next drop is gonna be way better. The gas is gonna be there. If not, it'll probably be way better. But these is just the first drop to just show people what, Lose's Choice and what the Stonies bring to the table. You feel me? If you like this, then I can guarantee you as we go on, the next Stonies and what, bro. And and my goal is to have the rarest bud in these boxes. You feel me? So when you come, you come in the shop and you coming to get something that nobody got. You feel me?
I feel like Stonies gonna roll.
I feel that's what we're trying to go with it. That's what we're trying to go with it. I look at brands like High Tolerance, Candy Depot, my boy Cali Plug, Hall of Flame, Trash Bag Boys. Like, these are a lot of people I know on a first name basis. These are a lot of people I know, and I grew up seeing rise and everything. So when you look at them and they stamp their shit, like, I pride my brand is the way they pride their brand. You feel me?
Put a lot of thought
so yeah, man. I mean, that's we got a lot of shit coming out. I got the Smoke Shop. It will be coming out in January 2026.
We're gonna do part 2.
We're gonna do part 2. Yes, we'll do part 2 because we got the Smoke Shop coming out. That's a whole nother thing that we got going on. You feel me? Aside from the Stonies, but we will have Stony. We will have Stony Funko Pop actual dolls there for sale. You feel me? So any Stony that we make here, whether it's this brand or this series, the next series or whatnot, we'll always have in the Smoke Shop as Funko Pops. You feel me? I just want to
get blessed with
you feel me?
Yeah,
I got you.
That's my guy right there.
Zachuko is fire. Zachuko is one of the top dogs. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to Zachuko or Eighth Bag, those are the two things that people always fight for. You feel me? I always. You feel me? So,
go get y'all fucking Stonies,
man. Know, man.
Future events, I would post it. I would tag Young Lose's Choice, Stonies. We gonna check them out below. Los, you're not in the clear, bro. On this backseat podcast shit. By the way, you the second person from Florida. You the second person.
Yeah.
On this backseat. I'm gonna take the mic off my glasses for this one. I gotta ask you a question. You heard?
Yeah. Woo! No funny stuff. You heard?
Gotta be.
You heard?
Would you? And you gotta answer. Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter? It's fucked up.
Thought daughter.
A thought daughter over a gay son?
Hell yeah.
You wouldn't love your son if he was gay?
Hell no.
Yo, this is crazy.
He got to go.
He gotta go. Yo,
that ain't no kid of mine.
Yo, thank you for stopping. I'm gonna mouse it every day, but it's her. Don't float your boat, man. Yo, man, thank you for coming through, bro.
You already know, man. I appreciate you having me,
man. Fire, bro.
Always. You already know.
Go cop y'all Stonies, you heard?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Easy.